Hello there, good evening and welcome to the Compton School's open evening. My name is Emily Walker-Nolan. I'm a senior leader here at the Compton School and I'm one of the organisers of this evening. Our talks tonight will last for around 25 minutes. Before we hear from the heads of school, can I please ask that if you have a mobile phone with you, you switch it off or onto silent. Now, we're not planning on having any fire drill of any kind, so if an alarm sounds, please can you leave via the doors to the right hand of the stage. At the end of the talks, please do remember to rejoin one of our tours if you've not already done so. Please do this by exiting via the double doors at the back of the hall. Even if it's just a question that you haven't had answered or a department that you would like to see, we can facilitate that and we'll have lots of tour guides waiting for you. And I hope that you've enjoyed your evening this evening. I will now hand over to the heads of school, Louise Ishmael and Andrew Hammond. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. We're absolutely delighted to welcome each and every one of you to the Compton School, parents, guardians, and of course, children. We know as parents, there's many things that you want to hear from us, but before we do that, we're just going to talk directly to all the children in the hall. So we know tonight it's a special evening for you, not just because we get to open our doors for you, but also because maybe we get to open a window into the future. A future which for some of you might begin right here today. We invite you to imagine, just for a moment, what it might feel like to walk these corridors, not as a visitor, but as a student of the Compton School. To wear our uniform with pride, to find your place in the classroom where your voice matters, to laugh with friends at break time, to be challenged in lessons, and to discover the talents that you didn't know you had.
Good evening, everyone. To the children in particular who are visiting us this evening, but all of you, you are very, very welcome. We know, students, children, that you are at a very important stage of your education journey. You have come here today to find out what our school is like and whether or not it is somewhere you would like to be a student at. We very much hope that you will. And although those decisions are not entirely in your hands, we do think it is important that we capture something of the school's magic for you here tonight. So as you explore this evening, ask questions, meet our staff, and talk to our students. Listen to their stories and imagine not just what it would be like to be here, but what it would feel like to belong here.
At the Compton School, we believe that every lesson matters. When teaching is exciting, purposeful, and thoughtfully delivered, students don't just learn, they grow, they dream big, and they begin to discover what they're truly capable of. We are proud to offer lessons that are carefully planned to support every child.
At the heart of everything we do is a simple but powerful belief that every one of you has the potential to become the very best version of yourself, not just in your learning, but in who you are as a person. We want our students to grow into young people who are kind, who bounce back when things get tough, who look out for others, and who feel proud of who they are. We believe in building character, in helping children develop resilience, determination, and a sense of belonging. These are the qualities that will carry you through life far beyond the classroom.
As well as this, we believe in giving our students the opportunity to grow their talents, to try out new sports or creative opportunities, to take on roles to help them lead or work with other people, explore exciting places like theatres, universities or museums, maybe different parts of the UK, maybe even other countries. Wherever the passion lies, we want to find an opportunity that will help stretch your child's thinking, spark creativity and help them shine.
At the Compton, students feel safe, happy and supported to be their very best. Clear routines and high expectations create a calm, focused environment where learning thrives and students are proud to belong. The mission statement of the Compton School is excellence for all, and you'll see those words above the screen and throughout the building. They're not just a slogan. They reflect a deep belief that every student, regardless of background or starting point, can achieve the highest standards in all areas of school life. And this belief is at the heart of everything we do. Our teaching and support staff are deeply committed to delivering an exceptional education and outstanding pastoral care every single day.
Lessons at the Compton School are outstanding, and this was reflected in our most recent 2024 Ofsted report. The inspection once again found the Compton School to be outstanding in all areas, and we are only a handful of schools in the country to have achieved 5 consecutive outstanding judgments, which I'm sure you'll agree is a remarkable achievement. Because of this success, and because the school is an exceptional teaching and learning environment for staff as well as students, we are able to appoint some of the very best teachers and support staff there are. All of our teachers are experts in their subject areas and are passionate about wanting to share their knowledge and expertise with our students. We are also a training school for teachers. This means that we are at the cutting edge of educational research, which helps us to attract, train, and then retain some of the best and most inspiring teachers entering the profession. For our students, this means that they will experience consistently outstanding teaching as they move from lesson to lesson.
Our commitment to excellence goes beyond the classroom. We are proud of our inclusive community where every child and parent feels that they belong. And strong relationships between students, staff, and families are key to helping every child thrive. We're unapologetic about our high expectations for behaviour. At the Compton, we take a warm, strict approach. Clear boundaries, consistent routines, and a firm but fair system of rewards and sanctions. Students know what's expected, and they understand the impact of their choices. We have a clear and consistent approach to how we expect students to conduct themselves, both in school and in the wider community. We call this our Compton Learn DNA. It's a set of core principles that shape the way our students behave, interact, and approach their learning. And these values aren't just words on a wall, they are lived out every day. Our students demonstrate them in the way they support one another, take pride in their work, and contribute to our school culture. And we make sure that effort and excellent behaviour are recognised through praise, achievement points, phone calls home, and celebration events.
At the Compton School, we're committed to a rich and broad curriculum. We operate a 3-year Key Stage 3 and a 2-year Key Stage 4 curriculum to ensure the levels of depth and breadth are delivered in all subjects. The aim of this is also to develop our students' knowledge and skills with particular focus placed on the core subjects of English, maths and science. Furthermore, the curriculum also promotes the development of talents and interests in geography, history, modern foreign languages, business design and computer science. All students study drama, music, art and PE throughout the whole of Key Stage 3. Of course, examination results are important, and you will see later on in our presentation that our curriculum delivers on that front. But the whole curriculum is more than just final outcomes.
We also believe that helping children explore their wider interests is key to developing confident, well-rounded individuals. And at the Compton, we aim to offer something for everyone. Our extensive programme of clubs and trips runs throughout the school day, after school, and even at weekends. Students can take part in the creative arts, in sporting activities, in student leadership, podcasting, coding, debating. Whether your child already has a passion or is still discovering one, there's something for them here. We hope tonight we will give you a sense of what life at the Compton could be like for your child. But we're now going to hand over to 2 people who know better than anyone what life feels like in Year 7. So I'm going to hand over to Leo and Esther, who are 2 of our Year 7 students, who will share their experience of starting secondary school and what being part of the Compton community means to them. So Leo and Esther, would you come to the stage?
Good evening and welcome to the Compton School. My name is Esther and I'm in Year 7. My favourite thing about school so far is having a different teacher for every subject who's a real expert, even though I didn't realise how big an impact it would make. I've loved art the most so far. What do, you ask? Well, we get to know each other in different practical ways, and I've learned more advanced and creative skills than I ever did in primary school. I've loved expressing myself in a completely new way.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo and I'm also in Year 7. My favourite lessons in secondary school are science and art. My teachers are really kind and helpful and I feel like I'm learning so much. I've really enjoyed the practical experience. We actually get to see the science in action. One of the things I was nervous about coming to secondary school was making new friends, but because there are 210 people in your year group, it doesn't really matter what your interests are. There's always going to be a match for you. Even though I came here with my friends I already knew from primary, I made even more friends too.
There is an induction day in July where you meet your form and your tutor. We went to lots of different classes and did taster lessons and had a tour of the school with our class. So we did lots of things to help us get ready and make us feel confident for school, so we knew exactly what to do on the first day.
On our first day of school, it was just Year 7 in school for the day. That made things a lot easier, and some of last year's Year 7 came in to help us. They had designed a tour for us to do, which helped us to find our way around and explore our new school. Also, every Year 7 tutor group has a prefect assigned to work with us. This makes us feel more confident and comfortable around the older students.
The school is really big, and I was quite worried about getting lost. But the good thing is, even though I still sometimes get a bit lost, there's always someone around that you can ask, and the older students are really kind and will help you. Another thing I'm really looking forward to this year is all the after-school clubs that there are. There are so many to choose from. So far, I've already started drama, art, and netball. It's a really good way to meet other people in your year that have similar interests to you. And another benefit is that they're all free, so you can try out as many new things as you want to.
There are also lots of opportunities for us to develop skills outside of lessons. I already know that I really wanted to become a transition lead in my year group, helping next year's Year 7s to settle in just like we have.
We really hope you enjoy your evening looking around our school. And we look forward to seeing lots of you next September. So, Leo, would you recommend the Compton School to anyone in Year 6?
Definitely. I could sum up the last few weeks. I would say it's been incredible. I've already learned so much and I have so many new friends. I definitely recommend it. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Leo and Esther. That was really impressive. And it's not easy to stand up here and speak with such confidence to a room full of so many people. You did it brilliantly. But it's amazing to think that could be one of you next year, speaking about your story of life at the Compton. So as you can tell from Leo and Esther, we take primary-secondary transfer very seriously, so much so that we have a dedicated member of staff, our Key Stage 3 leader, Mr. Curley, who oversees the process. Many of our prospective students will get to meet Mr. Curley when he visits the majority of our primary feeder schools during the summer term to find out essential information about the students who will be joining us in Year 7. Each year group has a dedicated year manager who will help students to settle in and who will build lasting relationships with students and their families. They remain with the year group as it progresses through the school. Year managers are available during the day because they do not teach, which makes them essential in helping to develop those positive relationships we spoke about earlier. In addition to the Key Stage leader and the year manager, each Year 7 class has 2 tutors to ensure that students are really well looked after when they join us.
Many of our children will remain at the Compton School for 7 years, joining our thriving, highly successful sixth form in Year 12. Our sixth formers are outstanding young people. As well as studying to achieve their own personal goals, they are wonderful role models to the students in our lower school. I am now going to hand over to Amir and Lyra, 2 of our head students. They will talk to you about what they have gained from being a student here at the Compton School.
Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all the parents and, more importantly, to the future Year 7 students. My name is Amir, and I'm one of the head students here at the Compton School. And I'm currently in year 13, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight and share a little bit about my journey here at the Compton School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lyra, and I'm proud to be one of the head students at the Compton School. I currently study business studies, sociology, and philosophy, and each one has helped me see the world differently and build useful skills. Standing here tonight actually feels a bit surreal because back in year 7, Amir and I gave this exact same speech at opening evening. And just like most of you sitting here, now we'll be going into year 7, that was us not too long ago. A little nervous, but excited about what was ahead. Since then, I've had the privilege of growing up at the Compton School, and it's shaped me so much, not just through lessons, but through the confidence I've built, the friendships I've made, and the opportunities I've had along the way. What I've noticed most is about how much the teachers care. From the start, they don't just teach, they encourage you, support you, and push you to do your best. Whether it's staying behind after lesson to explain something or reminding you to aim higher, they always go the extra mile.
What I found truly special about the Compton School is its commitment to fostering not just academic excellence, but personal growth. It's more than just a place to learn facts. It's a community where you're encouraged to explore, question, and discover your passions. I'm currently living mine as a volunteer at King's College Hospital and a member of the Moroccan international swimming team. Like Leo and Esther, I got involved in the fantastic extracurricular activities available here at the Compton School. And I feel that getting involved in school life in this way prepared me well for the opportunities outside of school.
Like Amir, I've also loved the opportunities beyond the classroom. From clubs to school events, there's always been something to get involved in, meet new people and build new skills. For me, that's including taking part in sports teams and leadership opportunities. From being a transition leader back in year 7 to being part of Vote for School and serving as a school counsellor and now a head student, each of these have helped me grow in confidence, leadership and responsibility, preparing me for life both in and outside of school. Being part of the Compton has honestly been such a rewarding journey. And for any of you wondering if there's something here for you, don't worry, there truly is something for everyone.
Now, you probably couldn't imagine standing here talking to such a large audience. One of my proudest moments here, and something I never would have imagined myself doing at the Compton, was participating and reaching in the final of the Jack Petchy Speak Out Challenge. It's an event that all students take part in their Compton School journey. I learned how to structure a speech, project my voice, and most importantly, how to speak passionately about something I believe in. And now I'm here in year 13 talking to the future Compton students, and this could be you one day. Looking ahead, my ambitions are firmly set on studying veterinary medicine in university. So, to all the year 6 students, I say this: you're about to embark on an incredible adventure. Embrace every new challenge, ask questions, get involved, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. To the parents, rest assured that your children are joining a school that will not only educate, but also nurture them, challenge them, and help them discover their own unique strengths.
As for the future, I don't have every detail figured out, and that's okay. But what I do know is I want to study philosophy, politics, and economics at university. Ever since I was young, I've always been interested in diplomacy and the idea of working with people from different backgrounds to make a positive difference. Compton has given me the confidence to aim high and believe in myself. Whatever path I take, I'll carry with me the lessons, friendships, and memories I've made here. Thank you all so much for listening. Amir and I have really enjoyed sharing our Compton experiences, and we hope you are as excited to start here as we were back in year 7.
Thank you both. You are fantastic ambassadors for the Compton School, and you have such exciting futures ahead of you. And what a wonderful journey you have been on, from standing here in year 7 to now being head students. As we begin to finish, we hope you'll take away a few messages from our presentation. Firstly, children at the Compton School make exceptional progress and secure some of the best examination results in the country. In every year group, a combination of outstanding teaching and excellent behaviour for learning leads directly to school exam results. As I said previously, examination results do matter. This year, our sixth form once again achieved exceptional outcomes. On average, our students achieved a positive 0.56 increase, or half a grade increase on top of the target set by the government. The national average for this is 0. Therefore, a positive 0.6 score is exceptional, and we'll see our sixth form move into the top 5% in the country for progress made by its students. 53% of all our grades were A star, A or B at A level, and 95% of the students achieved a distinction star to merit in their vocational qualifications. That is the same as achieving an A star to B at A level. These are the gateway grades that allow you to study subjects such as medicine, mathematics, chemistry, law, or economics at some of the best universities in the country. As you look at this picture on your left, you can see Chiara and Joanna, who have just taken up places at St George's, London to study a degree in law. Next to them is Musawa, who is studying engineering at Warwick University. Luke is reading medicinal chemistry at Cardiff. Luca is reading aerospace engineering at Sheffield. And Lucian is reading computer science and artificial intelligence at Queen Mary University, London. These are just 6 of our many success stories, and we're very proud of each and every one of them. Our success continued in Year 11. We are delighted to say that 83% of our students achieved 5 or more GCSEs graded 9 to 4, and this is a very important attainment measure. The government also measures a secondary school on how much progress they make with their students from Year 6 to Year 11. This is called value added. This year there are no value added scores nationally because last year's Year 11 did not sit their Year 6 SATs exams. I can, however, tell you about the year before, where we had a value added of positive 0.8, which means that we added over 3/4 of a grade to the target set by the government. This level of attainment and progress is highly unusual, and these outcomes confirm that the Compton School is one of the best schools in the country. Last year in the government league tables, we were in the top 7% of schools in England, and that's all schools, including selective and grammar schools. Our internal data for this year is telling us that the progress scores for this year are actually even higher at 0.95, and this would certainly place the school in the top 3% of all schools in the country.
One question we're often asked on Open Evening is, will my child get in? The Compton is a non-selective comprehensive school that proudly serves its local community. Our intake area can vary slightly each year, but typically includes Free Barnet, North, East and West Finchley, Finchley Central, Whetstone, Mill Hill and New Southgate. Places are allocated primarily based on whether a sibling is already at the school, followed by proximity to the school. In addition, Moss Hall, Martin and Manoside primary schools benefit from additional allocation of 30 places. Last year, we received over 1,000 applications for just 210 places, and that's a pattern we see consistently. We understand that the admissions process can feel competitive and sometimes a little overwhelming, but our advice is simple. If you've liked what you've seen and heard tonight, please do apply. We would love to welcome as many of you as possible next September. However, we must follow our admissions policy, which outlines how places are allocated in line with statutory guidance. Please do make sure you read the policy very carefully. If you have any questions, however, we are really happy to speak with you after the presentation.
At the beginning of our presentation, we asked you to imagine what it might be like to be a student here at the Compton School. We hope we have given you a flavour of what it is like, and we hope that when you leave our open evening, you've experienced a little bit of the Compton magic. The Compton School is rightly one of the best schools in the country, and we are exceptionally proud to be head teachers here. Finally, we hope to see many of you here in September. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.